Hello and welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. You'll notice that I finally got myself a maths book. I finally remembered to get one from school. Hopefully this will kind of help show you how to set things out as it's the same as you've got at home. So today we're going to look at rounding to the nearest 100. You did really well yesterday rounding to the nearest 10, and a lot of the same rules will apply to this. Okay? So let's have a look at this number first, 468. Our first job we're going to do is we're going to find out which multiples of 100 468 comes between. Now if we're counting up in multiples of 100, we go 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, and you can carry on as long as you're counting in hundreds. Now 468 comes between 400, because we're going to look at this hundreds number, so it comes between 400, not the neatest start in my maths book, I'm sorry. I'll tell you who's got much neater though, Miles Byram. Really impressed, Miles. It looked brilliant when I saw it yesterday, so well done. Anyway, comes between 400, and the next 100 after 400, well that's 500. Okay. So 468 comes between 400 and 500 if we were counting in multiples of 100. Now let's try the next one. So 784. Well, that comes between 700, because I've got my 7 there. So 700, that was better. And 100 more than 700 is 800. Not too bad. Next number is, let's go for 215. So 215 comes between, if I was counting in hundreds, if I was going in multiples of 100, 200. I've got my 2 here, so now it's 200. And the 100 after 200 is 300. Perfect. And last one we'll do just for now is 650. So 650 comes between, I know it's 600 because I've got my 600 there, and 100 more than 600 is 700. So that's your first task with your numbers. You're going to find the multiples of 100 that the number comes between. You put them on both sides. Now, let's come back to our first one, 468. We're going to have to round 468 to the nearest 100. Now, when we're rounding to the nearest 100, we're going to ignore the ones column. It's this column that's important, the tens. Now, there's 6 tens in 468. Now, I'm going to think of Dennis's rhyme again, if I can remember it. 4 or less, that's the one. 4 or less, let it rest. Now, I know it's more than 4. So 5 or more, let it soar. So because that's a 6, it's more than 5. So 468 rounded to the nearest 100 is 500. Second one. So remember, look at the tens column. Now again, 5 or more, let it soar. So we go to the high number. I'll tell you what, Dennis, this has made it so much easier. Now, remember what column we're looking at? We're going to focus on the tens column. Now, 4 or less, let it rest. Now, this is 1, so definitely less than 4. So we rest it on the lower number. Last one. Now, 650. Because 50 is in the middle of 0 and 100, it's a difficult one. But if we think of Dennis's rhyme, 5 or more, let it soar. We round that upwards. So we round to 50, if we round to the nearest 100, up to the next number. So up to 700. Okay, so that's your first task. Okay, pretty similar to yesterday, but it's the tens number you're looking at when you're rounding your number. That's the one you need to focus on. Okay, now challenge 3 is all about, it's similar, but it's in the thousands of numbers. So for example, we could have 3,450. Let's give you a tricky one. Now, if you're going to round this to the nearest 100, all I'm going to do first is take away the thousands number. Okay, now let's think about this again. Just like we did up here, 450. Well, the two hundreds, 450 is between, is 400, because I've got that there. So 400 and 100 more than 400 is 500. But I just need to remember to put that thousands number back. So 3,500, 3,400. Now, remember, you have to look at the tens number. Now the tens number has moved. Remember, thousands, hundreds, tens, ones. So this is our tens number. Now because it's 5 or more, well, that means we're going to let it soar. So here, for 3,450 rounded to the nearest 100 is 3,500. Okay, so that's what I'd like you to do today. Remember this one, challenge 3. I'd really like to see, I'm going to pick on someone now, Sydney. Please can you have a go at challenge 3? If you're not sure what to do, send me a message and I will do my best to get to you as soon as I can to help. Okay, because you're good at this and I'm sure you could give it a go. That's it really. So good luck. And remember to send me a message if you're not sure about anything. Oh, one last thing. Thank you to everybody who's uploading this to the assignments. It really is helping me mark them and kind of go through them. So thank you very much for that. Bye.